Championship air races are at Reno Stead right now. Driving. Okay, Kevin Quinn is en route driving. Good. So I hopped over here to Reno Stead in the Harvey, the 6-foot Rabbit, the 1959 Cessna 310, and believe it or not, it's still actually a little bit of rain here this morning. Who'd have believed it? Out there in the distance, off the far end of the track. Yeah, here we go. Off the far end of the track, you can still see the rain falling. Came over the Sierra this morning, and dodged quite a few rain showers. There's a few rain showers over at Grass Valley. So the rain has come. It's going to be heading out, but it's cleared up the air wonderfully. The smoke is out of here. The smell is wonderful with the sage all nice and wet right now. These showers are going to be moving out. We had a pretty good lightning show last night associated with this weather that came through the foothills and over the mountains. This morning I did two 5x5, thanks. I did two little fire recons, if you will. I did a short one in the Luscombe just around town there, and it all looked good. I didn't see anything, but on the way up here, while zigzagging around coming up here between Grass Valley and Reno Stead, I did find a smoke, and I found a smoke just south of the Bowman Lake Dam on the mountain, nearly on the mountain top. And you can really easily tell the smoke versus these fog banks that you see hugging up against the mountains here, as these fog banks are nice and white and the smoke has a slight blue tint to it. So I was able to get a hold of Air Attack 17, was already up doing a little recon himself, and was able to relay the smoke to him and the position of it. And so hopefully they'll get right on it. Just a real small smoke at the top of the mountain south of Bowman Lake Reservoir. So I come up here to Reno today to find out what's going on. The Reno tower is up and running. The temporary tower is up and running, but the airport is still open for arrivals and departures until about Sunday. And then they begin to clamp down on the airspace. It'll be race traffic only. So I'm going to come on up. I'm going to try to find Kevin Quinn on what's going on. That's right. That is Sky King. That's Harvey, the Sky King airplane. I was playing Sky King this morning looking for those smokes, and we found one. I just needed, where was Penny when I needed her? Get Jenny in there instead of Penny. So today, what's today? Friday, Saturday, and I believe Sunday, we got arrivals. So race planes are going to be arriving here at Reno Stead. Then Sunday, we're going to have briefings, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, practicing and qualifying, and then racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm going to be up here all of these days posting these little live video clips. Sky King was named Harvey. No, Sky King was not named Harvey. Sky King was named Songbird. This 310 is named Harvey because of the 6-foot tall rabbit here on the tail. If you want to hear this story about Harvey the rabbit. So this aircraft was owned, this 1959 Cessna 310 was owned by a dear friend since 1972. He finally aged out at age 93. He didn't like to call the aircraft Hotel, as it ends in H. He called it Harvey the Rabbit, after the name, after the movie, the famous Jimmy Stewart movie. And so, let me flip this around here. So, we got the owner and his wife flew this airplane, and his wife became a multi-engine qualified, excellent multi-engine pilot, because this old 310 has no autopilot. So the previous owner, being an electrical engineer, just decided to train his wife to fly the thing so he could have himself a voice-activated autopilot. And she flew the heck out of this airplane for all those years. And that's her with the green eyes on the right side of the vertical tail, because of course she was flying in the right side of the 310. And over here on the left side was the previous owner himself with the gray bushy eyebrows and the blue eyes. So the rabbit stays on Harvey. That's the story with Harvey. Watch the show every time I got home from school. That's why I love all those 310 models. That's right. So real quick, I just want to show you one thing to show you here. Let me reset this camera. Look at this P-51 over here already. Hey, by the way, this is the dead line, not the dead line, but the no props turning line. So if you come in here in the next couple of days before they close it down, you have to shut down and be towed in outside of that line. They're real particular about that. No props turning inside of this area here. But you gotta see this Mustang. Oh, what is the name? Oh, I remember the name of it now. Life-size autopilot, that's right. Yeah, Bill would just, the previous owner, he would just take off and show her which way to go. You know, of course, that was all before GPS and everything else, and he'd take a nap while his wife flew the airplane. Look at this. I probably showed you this airplane before. Most beautifully, highly polished P-51 Mustang around. Goldfinger. Yeah, we got rain. That's what I was just reporting on the first part of this live update. We got rain, lightning, and thunder, and I found one smoke this morning. So this is a P-51 that is modified for racing. It's got the clipped wings. I'll have to get the story on the rest of it. That's probably the owner right there, isn't it? Do you got your racing it? You got a souped up racing engine in there this year, or running more of a stock engine? Look at that polish.
My husband's coming out.
Okay, good. All right, we're live. If he's willing to talk about his airplane, tell him to comb his hair this time, and if he wants to talk about it. My name's Juan, and I'm from over in Grass Valley, and met you guys over there at Marlowe's hangar.
Oh, Marlowe's.
Yeah. Okay. Would love to. Excellent. If we can get the owner out here, he'll be able to tell us a little bit about Goldfinger. No, you can't borrow it. You could just look at it. Good morning. Are you the owner?
I am.
Excellent. Juan Brown from over Grass Valley. Met you guys over at Marlowe's hangar.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm doing a little live feed right now and getting everybody motivated to come on out to the air races.
Good.
And showing them your airplane. When did y'all get in here? Yesterday. And where'd you come up from?
Eagle's Nest.
Oh yeah, right there at Eagle's Nest. That's right. Ione, California, of course.
Down the street.
Yeah, man. And so Goldfinger here is modified somewhat for racing, or modified a whole lot for racing? Somewhat, yeah. So you got the clipped wing tips. What about the engine? Have you done a lot of work to that?
It's customized.
Customized?
Secret stuff.
Top secret stuff,
Top
boys.
secret stuff.
Yeah, now these racing engines, depending on how much money you want to spend, you can spend a lot of money, time, effort, and energy and get these things up to, way over stock horsepower and manifold pressure settings.
We're not doing that. We're running with the normal range.
Normal range? Oh, good. All right, just keep her preserving her.
Yeah, she's just real slippery.
Yeah, the airframe.
Yeah.
Good, all cleaned up aerodynamically.
Yes, sir.
All right, but you still got this kind of the stock cooling system, or did you have to improve that?
We're running a spray bar.
Spray bar?
Yeah.
Over the stock system?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good. So we'll call it slightly modified for air racing.
Yeah. we took third last time we ran.
All right, third place right here at
third of the gold, 2019.
19, the last time we ran. Great. And who ended up first and second that year? Do you remember?
Yeah, Sanders, Dreadnought, and Argonaut.
That's right. That was the year that Dreadnought won for the first time ever.
Well, second time.
Second time ever after all of these years.
Yeah.
Dreadnought, Argonaut. So you guys, from my own, took over the whole air races.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it again this year.
Do it again this year, man. Look out, the boys from my own are here. It's just over the hill, and they're gonna take it all. Excellent. Well, thanks so much for the info, and we look forward to seeing more from
Good
Goldfinger.
speaking with you.
All right, you too. Just we'll get another look at this. I mean, that is slippery. Hey Ward, how you doing? Good to see you on the live feed. Thanks for keeping up and doing what you're doing over on your channel. Yeah, that would go all go right back in there, huh? Look at that. There's the stock cooling system down in there. Just an amazing specimen of a P-51. Goldfinger. Third place finisher in 2019. Hoping to take it all this year here at the Reno National Championship Air Races. So I'm going to wander around a little bit more here today and find out what I can find out, get the scoop. Of course, we got the Stoll drag races. I'll be tracking down Kevin Quinn and finding out what the scoop is with that. I'm either going to be helping with the turnaround judging, or there's a possibility yours truly maybe possibly helping out with the narration, which would be a super treat for me after having come to the air races for all these years since 1974. To get an opportunity to actually announce something at the Reno National Championship Air Races, that would just be a real bucket list item for me. So we'll see how that plays out. I still got to get the scoop from Kevin Quinner on all that. I'm gonna go down the hangars here, check out on the rest of the classes, see how it's going. Check out the Reno Air Races 2021 website. They got all the aircraft that are going to be participating this year. They got the tentative schedules set up. The weather's looking great so far. This little bit of rain is going to just help immensely. That Dixie Fire is to the north of us. What the active part is way north of us, and so it shouldn't be a factor. And as long as these lightning strikes here and that little one that I found earlier doesn't develop into much, we should be good to go for smoke and wildfire situation out here, and good weather, good temperatures here at the Reno National Championship Air Races. So thanks again so much for your support over on Patreon. Get your tickets, come on out here to the air races. We'll see you here. When I find something else real interesting out here, I'll let you know. Talk to you soon.